Um, let's see. Today is Monday, January 26th. We are here with the parent committee for the Indian Education Program in Southern Oregon. I am Echo Miller. I am co-chair for the Josephine and Jackson County. I represent Josephine County. I am very happy to be here. And I'm an enrolled tribal member in Klamath, but I am also several different natives, so very intertribal and love representing the intertribalness from my ancestors and their communities. And let's see, we have a small agenda today, so we are gonna start going through some of that really easy. I can do a blessing real quick. Aho nanukiel sa samax, saamna ta dula gala, saamna ta dula gala. Subkacha pa kasupkala, sakacha patiti klip, subkacha muklux, o omnisentha, aho nanukiel sa samak. And so now we have our blessing, and we are going to, let's see, we really don't have too much going on, so we're going to hand it over to JC and let her start up with the close up of the Washington, D.C. trip for the youth. You want to start with that?
Yes, thank you, Echo. That was so beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
So Close Up is an organization that contacted us and we had a meeting with them. Basically what they do is they try to instill civic duty, responsibility, and leadership. And they have this great program to support Native youth attending the Native Youth Conference in Washington, D.C. But we would get a discount, but we would have to pay full price for the chaperones. So basically, if we were to send one chaperone and 10 kids, it would be $20,000. And 2 chaperones and up to 20 kids, it would be $40,000. So we do have to apply for grants in order to support that. I think it would be great. It takes place in April. So it'd be cool because it includes everything for the kids. So the airline fees, the hotels, the meals are included, everything. So it'd be a super fun, like once in a lifetime opportunity. And then also they get to do like super fun stuff, like visit the American Indian Museum, and just be around a lot of other kids. But it's also during the national summit, so all of the tribal leaders are also there. So that's like a big hope though, because it's $40,000. So yeah. So I am going to look into applying for grants in order to support it. But yeah. I think it would be very cool for our kiddos that were able to come. And I believe it has to be age 15 and higher.
Do we have 20 kids that we would be able to take that are 15 and older?
I think we could fill it actually just because it's so fun and all inclusive. So we have about 300 students in our program. So I think we would be able to fill it. Or even shooting for the 20K with one chaperone. That might be more, because it is an entire week during school time. And there's a lot to work out there.
The museum is amazing. I've spent time in DC.
Oh, I'd love to see it. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Yeah, so certainly I would envision, like our student leaders, of course, Giovanni and Cheyenne, and then just opening it up. I would just do probably the first 20, but that's if we can secure funding. But it would be really cool. And then vacant community member seat. So the voting has been opened. We've received quite a few votes already. I did put it in the January newsletter, which I emailed everyone right before the meeting. So you can see how that looks. But basically, the newsletter hasn't gone out yet. Teresa wanted to add some stuff. And then she got sick, poor little thing. So once that goes out, so probably we'll close it in a couple weeks and then would be able to, I guess, approve that position at the next meeting in February. So everyone has a chance to receive that and vote. And then I received 15 of these books. So it's Warrior Girl Unearthed by Angeline Boley. And she actually used to be the national director for Indian Ed a few years ago. So she also did The Firekeeper's Daughter was her first book. But I got 15 of them in the mail. I don't know who sent them. I did not buy them. You know, it's just one of those things. So I think it might be for a professional learning committee that I'm on with Oregon for Native professionals in Oregon, but I'm not sure. There was no note with the box. So rather than just have them sit on a shelf at Indian Ed, because I'm certainly going to donate them, we were thinking of doing a book club with all of our kiddos that are older. The recommended age for this one is high school and post-secondary. It does have some, you know, very, I guess a little bit of trauma themes, but I mean, that's our lives, you know? So yeah, so we'll do like a book club. So if any parents want to do that, I've got 15 copies. And then we'll invite all of our kiddos and we'll do a book club reading. I think that'll be fun. So if anyone wants to do that, let me know. And we'll send that out in probably Parent Square. Yes, Natalie, you want to do it? Good.
Yeah, I do. I was trying to find the raise my hand to chat icon, but I can't find it. But I was going to ask you about the election. That looks like a good book, and I'm a bookworm. About the election thing, is it just still me and that other parent? So if I withdraw, could she automatically win that position?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think I want to do that because I want new parents to
Okay.
I have been with Indian Ed for years, like since my kids were little, my adult kids were little. I think I've served in almost every position there is to serve several times.
That's
But,
wonderful.
you know,
And
if
Allison seems wonderful too.
she really does, she really
yeah.
does.
Great.
And it's really good that she's interested. So I was gonna also ask about that because I was thinking, I thought, no, if there's only two of us and I withdraw, she would automatically win. And
Yeah.
I think that that is what I want to do because I would like a lot of new parents to apply for these positions and do them because it's supporting our children, it's parents learning more about, you know, a lot of things that it takes to run SOED and becoming involved. And it's a good experience. Like I said, I've done everything. I've done secretary, I've been president several times, mainly because there was no one to fill the positions, honestly. A lot of it
Great.
was by default.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how do I withdraw for that?
So I'll just write that down that you did, and then
Okay.
yeah. So great.
Okay. And
Great.
I'll be
And
here
then
if you
I
guys
will
need
let
me.
Allison know, and then we'll announce it as well. So wonderful.
Okay. That sounds good.
Thanks, Natalie.
All righty.
So I talked about that. So the total amount that was raised from Ashland Food Co-op was $5,788.42. So that was amazing. That was the Round Out the Change program that Ashland Food Co-op did for us. Teresa is going to be meeting with them and getting a photo op done, so that'll be really cute. And the last thing is we sent the feedback forms just so everyone could see what's going on. I got them pulled up on my computer, and I also just emailed them recently here, like an hour ago. So let me see if I can screen share, and then if anyone has any questions, you can just let me know. Got too many tabs open, I think. Let me close them.
Oh my goodness, it's so hard to see any of that.
Hmm.
I just pulled up the document. Is there any?
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Thing that
gonna
you
try and
wanna
share it on
highlight?
my screen. So I can zoom in for everyone. So basically the Google Docs, it works, but it's not like super duper great, you know, by any means. And then also I had to remove quite a bit of stuff that was like private data. And that's only if someone has like needs or anything like that, then we'll capture it, but it is totally anonymous. Okay, can everyone see my screen? Okay, so you can see the timestamp, that's the date. And then if you scroll down, the yellow is the start of this school year. And basically the start of this school year, so you can rate the activity 1 through 5, 1 being like not great, 5 being awesome. So we've got a lot of awesomes, couple 4s. We've got some great feedback as well. So really nothing super concerning. We did have a 3. What was that one for? How satisfied were you with the invitations? So that one was a 3. What did they attend? Oh, I think this was for the holiday party on the 10th. Yeah. So that was for the holiday party. Yeah. Yeah, so again, I think pretty much everyone seems super satisfied with the events they're attending. We use this for our grant reports. Basically, we make them look a little nicer with like pie graphs. And it just shows, you know, the people that are coming are enjoying themselves. They want to come back again and they're having a super awesome time. So great. Does anyone have any questions or want to see anything specific on that? Stop sharing. Great. Yeah, so that's also been sent to everyone. So you can review. It's kind of fun to read back and see them. Honestly, I kind of like that we do that at all. But it does really help capture that data. All around well results, yes. So honestly, everyone was super seems like we're doing okay, you know. So good. But that's all I have. I also sent the next upcoming newsletter. Teresa wanted to add some things, and then we will get that set out. So I can share that just in case anyone has any questions on upcoming events. So let me share that really quick. Okay, can everyone see that? Great. So let me move my own little. Yeah, so next up, Culture Nights, January 14th and the 16th. And then on the 18th is Martin Luther King Day at Grants Pass High School. And they also have a performing arts center there. So that's going to be super awesome. And then January 28th and 30th for the next culture nights. We're doing this story time laughing. And it looks like Teresa scheduled it during culture night. So that's going to be super fun. I'm going to try and make it over for that. Tribal regalia is allowed in schools. So we are constantly informing and advocating for that. This has been passed since 2017. But because it's now January, we're putting it in the newsletter. This is also the American Civil Liberties Union, and basically it's a pre-filled template letter for self-advocacy that you can submit to any superintendent or your school representatives if you're hearing anything that goes against what the law is. So the storytelling event, super fun. I'll probably just change this page a little bit. The MLK thing, that's going to be super fun. So we're doing Elk Thunder opening, SOESD, Indian Ed for dancers are invited, and our Grants Pass NASU will be doing poetry readings and reflecting on the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. Jemiah also has been invited to speak. I think she'll be speaking in the Performing Arts Center along with Elk Thunder. And then the dance presentations are in the Commons, which is the cafeteria. So there'll be like 2 locations at the school doing events. Culture nights, we're going to do offers and needs. We have quite a few facilitators that went through the training on our parent committee and beyond. So they'll also get a chance to share all that stuff at culture night. So Tuesday, January 14th for Medford, and then Thursday, January 30th for Grants Pass. And that's perfect because we're partnering with them on upcoming events in February. So we'll have the flyers and we'll be able to share more about it at Culture Night. And that's it, short and sweet. So not too much going on, but the Martin Luther King Remembrance Day is going to be amazing. So that should be really good. Anyone have any questions or anything to add, or is there anything you'd like to know? What's up?
I was wondering about my offer to do like a first foods
Yeah, that'd be great.
instruction. And I'm wondering, it seems like January is booked up and then February is probably in the works already. So I'm just thinking ahead of like
Yeah,
when
so
it could be scheduled.
February, we've had Vesper Meadow contact us. They want to do another round of the fire ecology curriculum. So yeah, we're looking at March now, if you wanted to do it during a culture night, or we could do it on like a weekend and have like a quarterly event activity.
I'd be open either way. I think a weekend could be good because then it could be open to everybody. Otherwise, if it's a culture night, then I may only be able to offer it in Jackson County.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And that seemed to work well for Jackie's. I mean, we had quite a few people at that Rosehip gathering. And I think just people are really hungering for the knowledge and the connection to land and, you know, our foods. And so I think that'd be fantastic. We do have like some things like outdoor, like cooking. We don't have like an outdoor grill top or anything like that, like a propane one. But we do have quite a bit of stuff like that. But we don't have, we wouldn't be able to use like the kitchen, you know, at ESD. So we'd have
I'm
to.
wondering if if there's a school or a community space that would allow us to use a kitchen to do an event
Hmm.
without for free.
I don't know about Medford. Yeah, I don't know. Out here we have the Boys and Girls Club, but they do charge a fee.
Mhm.
But we could look at community partners. If it's a school that has a NASU,
Mhm.
then we can usually book that school for free because the NASU person books it for us, and that
Mhm.
waives the insurance. So that would be an idea.
Mhm.
So right now we have Medford has one, Ashland has two,
Central Point,
Central Point's getting one.
Eagle
I
Point
think they're
has one.
going. Yeah, I think they're rocking now with Amanda. So great.
Mhm.
And then that's Crater. And then we have
Yep.
Eagle Point as well.
Yeah, I mean, wherever, get in wherever we can fit in, and any of those would be great, I
Yeah.
think, for a
Mhm.
community-wide event. I'm just thinking like, in terms of logistics and getting, it's a hands-on activity. And I think it would be best if people can actually do it themselves as well,
Yeah.
instead of me just demonstrating.
Maybe
Um,
Talent Maker City.
mhm.
We've worked with them before. I don't know for like the cooking bits. Like I don't know what cookeries they have, or like grills or
Really, all we need is, I mean, let's say we had 4 or 5 groups. If we had 4 or 5 hot plates, we
okay.
need like a couple of skillets, which I could bring.
Well, I've got one I
couple.
could bring to you. I think we could probably round that up just within this group. So cool.
And then like pots. They don't have to be big, but they could be, medium sized pots.
Oh, and we have those with Indian Ed. We have the soup ones that are like this big with the ladles and stuff. So
Mhm,
great.
that would work.
Yeah. Well, we might be able to do it at ESD then
Okay.
on a Saturday.
How many, is there a hot plate there, or what do they have available in terms of cooking stuff?
We have like nothing, but we do have the room that we could use for free. And then basically everyone would have to bring the skillets and whatever else is needed.
Mhm. Okay, well, let me know if you,
Yeah,
whatever you
send
think
some dates
is
that you're
best.
available and like I guess your list of like things that you would need.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
that
good.
sounds fun. Yes, Natalie.
I have a hot plate. I think I can donate. It's electric. You plug it in and it's like
Cool.
I can donate that to you guys. It's like sitting in my pantry doing nothing. I don't even use it.
Great. And we do
Uh,
have a really nice KitchenAid mixer too that got donated to us.
oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's still in my car. I'll bring it. Yeah. It's super nice though. We got that from Lainey. So
Oh, awesome. I
with
have
all the
really big
attachments.
pots too, because, well, I have a giant family, but I have
Mhm.
some big
I
pots
do
too
too. Yeah.
to bring
Yeah, we'll
some.
make it work. I think it will be fun. Great. And
Um,
the kids love it.
I had a different question.
Yeah.
Did you guys prepare like a basket or whatever for King, the boy who lost his mom?
I don't know. I think there were some items prepared for him to receive and he wasn't able to attend. So I'm not sure what Teresa has done with those items. I assume she's probably reached out. So, but I don't know. I haven't talked to her about it.
Okay, oh, I can ask her tomorrow night. Yeah, I was gonna ask because I made him a medicine wheel and it has like 2 eagle feathers with it. I left it
Oh,
at the office, but I just wanted you guys to make sure it's still there
yeah.
and donate it to him if you can. But I remember it was mentioned that we were gonna get him like some journals and some stuff like that. You know, when my daughter passed away,
I think Teresa did actually. I think she did give him
did
the
she?
items. I
Okay.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because somebody from the tribe brought me something like that. It was in this big basket thing. It was really awesome of them. But I was gonna ask if that because we went home and I left it in the back room and I thought, did I really just leave eagle feathers laying around? But I haven't seen Teresa since then. I think that was the last time I seen her.
Yeah,
And so
I
I was
know
just
vacation
wondering.
was nuts. It was like 3 weeks or something. I don't even
It
know.
really was, I
Yeah,
know.
it was
It was
nice. Yeah.
today's first day of school and yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, I was just checking on him, that poor
Yeah,
guy.
I'm pretty sure she actually got it to him before Christmas, before we went
Oh,
on.
good,
Now that
good.
I'm remembering. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Mhm.
I'll just keep him in my prayers. It was just sad, that he had to spend Christmas without his mom.
Mm.
But anyways, just asking. But I will bring that. Should I bring it to Medford tomorrow night, the hot plate?
So culture night's gonna be the following week.
Oh,
So
is
not
it?
this
Okay.
week, next week. But
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
I
bring
would.
it. And then just leave it like in the back room, or I'll just give it to Teresa so she knows where it's at.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be
I'll do
awesome.
that.
Thanks, Natalie.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
I think I actually have one of those hot pots that heats up water. I'll
Oh, a
donate that
kettle?
too. Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah, that'd be great.
really-
I
I've
know
never used
Jemima
it.
used those when she did the bear grass.
Oh,
So I'm
really?
sure,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure there'll be times when we need it just for, even crafting nights. So
Okay. I actually have a huge canning pot I don't use because I can in the summertime.
Mhm.
One of those big black
Crock
ones that has a
pots,
lid.
yes,
Yeah.
the nice ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can give you guys that too. It's really
I'm
overkill. I
gonna
don't
borrow
know.
that this summer.
I will give it to you. I have two of them.
I'm gonna borrow it, yeah, so I can get my cannon on.
Oh, awesome. We should can together.
Yeah, we
Um,
should.
okay, I
We
will
can
bring
do a
all of
pressure
that.
canning class.
Yeah, that would
Oh,
be fun.
you know what? I need to learn how to do that. My grandma used to can deer meat that way, and I'm a chicken. I don't know how to use a pressure cooker because I'm afraid I'm gonna explode stuff, but I would love to learn how to pressure cook.
So that's awesome because I know a master food preserver, and I don't know what she had to do to become a master food preserver, but she's certified and she teaches with the extension course. She's an elder in her 80s, and her grandchildren are involved with one of our NASUs, but she cannot drive at night, of course. So the event would need to be in Cave Junction, but she has offered to show us different. She does it all, but I guess she cans meat, which I've never done. I've been really scared to do that. So she can make basically anything. She makes soap from lye. Like she's so
Oh,
cool. Yeah, all of it. So
that
yeah,
is
so that would be a
salmon.
Cave Junction. Um,
Yeah, deer meat and salmon. That would be awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, she's in her 80s. She's just, a really
Don't mind me,
cool
I have barbecue on the
lady.
grill.
Yeah, that would be too cool. Oh,
Mhm.
look at the baby. Look at the baby.
Yeah, I know how to do. I actually like all of my deer meat. What we don't cut up into steaks gets canned. I put it into stew, or I just can the deer meat by itself with some garlic and like jalapenos.
Yeah. And you
And
can
then
it just
obviously,
in a pressure cooker?
yeah. So meat has to be pressure cooked. I mean, back in the day, they used to water bath it, I guess, but like you're water bathing for like hours.
Mm.
But yeah, so you pressure can your low acidic foods, so like your green beans, corn, stuff like that. Um,
Cool.
but yeah, so meat is 75 minutes for half a pint and 90 minutes for a quart, and depending on your elevation is anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds.
There's, this is so rad because it's like so off topic, but it's like just the knowledge in this room. It's like that's what community is, and I'm reminded of it all the time. But it's like, just the knowledge, like one little thing that I wanted to learn. It's like, and it's just so wonderful. We're so blessed with community here. We really are. So does anyone have anything else to add? How is everyone's? I could stop recording too. I think that's it for our, unless anyone had anything they want recorded.
I know Teresa put me down for teaching a gardening class. I guess we can do it for culture nights. I've got enough seeds to last me 20 years. We
Oh
could
my
do like,
gosh.
yeah, I have a problem.
Goals. Goals. I've got a nice basket amount.
Yeah, no, what is it? Siskiyou Seeds and Baker Seed Company get a lot of my money.
I got
Um,
some from Siskiyou. Yeah. So
But I could definitely, because I don't work Thursdays, so I could definitely do like a culture night where like I can, get
Cool.
seeds,
Okay,
started,
Yeah. that sounds great. And I think that'd be
Oh.
super dope towards
Hey,
the
y'all.
end of the year, like late May, like towards
Okay.
planting time.
Well,
Um,
with starts, you want to start them early depending on what you're doing.
Oh, so you want to
So,
start the starts at a culture night? You want to
yeah,
plant the seeds? Okay.
yeah.
So
And then
March.
everybody, can have so depend like your onions, all onions, garlic, that all gets started now.
Mhm.
Tomatoes get started now.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Some
Cool.
of your
Um,
brassicas.
There is,
you
I
already
don't know if
gave me my
y'all
cookie.
heard about this program called Native American Seed Sharing Program.
Yes.
I'll put the link in the chat, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think it's open for any Native peoples.
I've actually applied through there to receive like upwards of 500 for our whole program, so every family. And then also for our Native American student unions to start gardens at their schools. So I applied for it last year and we did not receive it. We were not one of the like 10 schools or whatever, but that's a great reminder so I can apply again. Make copies.
Yeah, so I mean, I know individuals can apply, and I've gotten it for our family like every year. And I
Yeah.
think they expanded their program slightly, where before you used to be able to get 10 packets of seeds, and now I believe you can get maybe 15 packets of
Oh,
seeds.
great. Yeah.
And then
got 'em. I've actually gotten them for myself too. And they're great. Everything I
Mhm.
got was great. Yay. I love planting time. I love gardening. Makes me happy. And we do have 4 like gardening tool sets, so yeah, we could try and find like little compostables, or we can even put out like to save your like to-go boxes are great for seed starting. It makes like a little natural greenhouse in there. So great. Cool. Portion cups. I've started them in there. I've started them in everything. Pepsi cans.
Stassi
Egg
has started
cartons. Yeah.
seeds in eggshells.
Eggshells. Yes.
Yep, Stassi,
Yeah, and it gives you
she was putting them in
calcium.
a half an eggshell.
Very cute. And then it's like, how do you break it? Just so though, you know what I mean? Like, how do you like I'm a smasher, I smash it. And yeah, that's great though. I mean, you really don't need much. You can use actual garbage, and it's gonna turn out like toilet paper rolls, even they break down. Yeah, it's cool. Great. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop recording. If I can, I gotta close the chat. And